I'm Pastor George, and welcome to another episode of Inside the Vision. But it's not just any other episode. I'm actually really looking forward to what we have in store for you. If you've been around from the beginning of Inside the Vision, you know this program exists for two reasons. And if you're new to the program, it's important that you know why we do what we do. So number one, to tell you what we've done, what we're doing, and what we're going to do as a ministry. And number two, to inspire your vision. You know, many years ago, it dropped into my heart to better communicate with our partners what they're doing to support us. And I realized that even our staff wasn't aware of some really big things. So if they didn't know, I was sure our partners didn't know. Thus, Inside the Vision was born. You know, this weekly program takes a lot of work. Collecting testimonies and stories and videos and pictures and incorporating the right people into every episode. And I can't do any of that by myself. We have an amazing team that dedicates their time and their efforts to bring the KCM vision to life for you each week and to bring your vision to life as well. Now, why am I saying all of this? Well, I want to do something special. I want to introduce you to my team. The editor, the producers, the planners, the designers, the creators of what you see each and every week. I love them and appreciate what they do, and I think you'll feel the same. In celebration of 1 year of Inside the Vision, it's time to take you inside the vision.
Sometimes there are things that we don't know we need them until we are handed them. Mm-hmm. And this is that for me. I've always known I needed faith. I always knew that that was the foundation of our life, faith and prayer. And that's, you know, being raised in that environment, I knew that those were the things that I needed to be a successful believer, a successful person. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't until we really started this whole process of Inside the Vision that I realized I need vision.
You know, one of the greatest things that a person can experience in their life is to see their child grow up and develop and become who God has called them to be. And that's who you are. Tell these people exactly who you are.
Well, to tell them exactly, I'm Aubrey Pearsons Mitchell.
And you are the daughter of...
I am your daughter, if they can't tell by the bone structure and the hair. And the personality and everything else that comes with it.
Yep, there's a mix of me, a mix of mom. Mm-hmm. It's all in there.
It's all there.
And this is really a thrill for me to be able to interview you, because to have you working with me, having a daughter is something very special. And my plan was that I was going to have a relationship with her. We were going to both grow up together. I haven't grown up yet.
Yeah, we're still making our way.
And but the dream has been exceeded by the fact that you and I are working together. Mm-hmm. And it really does something to me on the inside to see you have a part of this ministry, this is part of your heritage. It's part of your inheritance. So first of all, tell the folks what you do.
Well, I am a producer, a writer for Inside the Vision, as well as, I guess, talent as well. It didn't start out that way. It started out more just kind of behind the scenes. But then we kind of quickly realized you needed a team on camera as well. Mm-hmm. So I've kind of expanded the horizon a little bit.
All right, first of all, tell us your name and what do you do?
Yeah, my name's Eddie Richard, and I'm the producer, director of Inside the Vision.
But you've literally grown up in this ministry.
Yes, absolutely. My first KCM meeting was when I was 7. Wow. Yeah, it was a West Coast Believers Convention. It was my first KCM meeting that I can remember. I remember going to Anaheim, and we would go every year, and it was great. You know, it was great to have that kind of as my foundation. So I grew up Kenneth Copeland Ministries. I mean, I am who I am today. I'm the man I am today because of Kenneth Copeland.
What about your beginnings in television? Where did that come from?
Yeah, so I had actually, you know what? It's funny that you asked that question, because my start in TV is because of a message that you preached in 2002. Yeah. So you
Tell
were
me.
preaching a message on, it was during offering time, and the message was about Oral Roberts and the word that he had about ideas and concepts and the windows of heaven being open. And when
Yes,
they're open,
yes.
ideas and concepts flow. And
right.
while you were speaking that, I had my tithe check in hand.
Yes, sir.
And you said that, and the Lord spoke to me, I want you to write screenplay. Tithe check in hand.
Wow.
I put that tithe in the basket as it went by, and I thought, okay, well, I don't know what to do next, but I need to get a book. So I got a book on how to write screenplay, and I started. 4 years later, I was working in the purchasing department, and I met a buddy of mine, Jason Smith, who's the producer of Flashpoint.
Right.
And we both had a love for movies, and we thought, why don't we start writing a screenplay together? So we started. Well, just a couple years later, our first movie that we wrote together and then I ended up producing was The Rally, which also starred Kenneth Copeland. So my entire life, everything that
So you wrote The Rally?
Yeah, I wrote The Rally.
Amazing.
Yes, and everything that I've done in TV and film my entire life is really because of KCM.
Yeah.
People, one, sometimes are afraid to dream. They don't think that what's inside of them is worthwhile.
Right.
Or they've just ignored what God's put in them, or think, my life, I'm living my life, I'm doing what I'm doing, but not thinking beyond. And so I think, one, igniting people's vision is so very important. And then two, being able to share what KCM is doing, because we've said it before, we are our own best kept secret. And so to be able to bring the insight and the knowledge of what Kenneth Copeland Ministries is doing is so valuable to our partners and to people who are potentially wanting to connect, because everyone wants to be a part of something big. Everybody wants to say, I was a part of that.
Sure.
And I changed somebody's life. And so to be able to bring that to people and tell them, you were part of that, and this is where we're going next, it's so valuable. To say about your vision, I think it's so important, first off, that you know you have a vision, that you know that God has put something inside of your heart that is worthwhile and that is valuable to bless other people. And so encourage yourself in the Word. Encourage yourself by watching Inside the Vision and Terry Foy and others, to know that God has something He's put inside of you, something He's called you to do that will bring life and hope and vision to others. And don't discount who you are and what you're made to do.
I am so grateful for my team. I love their heart and their passion to communicate to our partners and friends all that we have going on here at the ministry. And they have a heart and a passion to inspire your vision. In a lot of ways, when you watch this program, you're watching them walk out their personal God-given vision. And they want the same thing for you. So thank you. Thank you for watching Inside the Vision every week. It's truly an honor that you would take the time out of your day to join us. And we consider it a great blessing to inspire your vision and hope it's a blessing to you. So don't forget, today is your day to become a KCM Vision Insider. And to do that, head on over to InsideTheVision.org. There you can sign up and get your free journal and a book by Kenneth Copeland. And becoming a KCM Insider gives you access to all of our bonus material and free downloads that are meant to help you grow in your vision. Now, these resources include videos and PDFs you can only find in the Vision Hub. So don't delay. Sign up today. But before you go, remember this. God loves you, we love you, and Jesus is Lord.